Cobstay Kodiak, Channel 16. Vessel calling Mayday. Identify yourself. Over.
Hey, this is the Fisheries. Position is 15. Good damage.
Distressed vessel, this is Coast Guard Cobstay Kodiak. You are coming in broken and unreadable. Any vessel in the area hearing distressed vessel, please relay. Over.
They're abandoning ship. Sinking!
When a ship sinks, most survivors are picked up at sea, but a few have spent as much as a month waiting on shore for rescue. No matter where you are, no matter how long it takes, staying alive is the bottom line. You can never give up. Everything you do has one purpose, staying alive. The 7 steps to survival can help you pull that off. The 7 steps for survival are recognition, inventory, shelter, signals, water, food, and play. Recognition is the first step to survival. You have to recognize and deal with each new situation.
Tom! Tom, give us a hand.
Now what?
You're not safe just because you made it ashore. It's as easy to die on land as it is at sea. Recognize that your life is still in danger. You can't act logically until you do.
I think the biggest feeling I had was I was just surprised to be alive. You know, when we hit, you know, I just kept looking through the windshield, waiting for some big rocker at the side of the hill to come up, and I wanted to see it coming for something. I expected to die. My biggest feeling, I guess, I was just surprised to be alive.
After I got out of that crash, I was bound and determined I made it this far, I wasn't going to die. I was going to make it.
I didn't expect really to live through it. I mean, we were so far away from anywhere. You know, no way to get in touch with anybody. Nobody knew we were out there. And I thought, you know, we'll just fall asleep and die, because I didn't think. It was just numb. Everything was numb. And I didn't know what happened to my dad and Randy. And so we just sort of tried to sleep.
When I did get to about 100 yards offshore, I went into a bad area that was really rough, and it tore my survival suit off. Well, I had to take it off. I was drowning. And then I found myself without a survival suit. So the depression went right back down again. It started all over again. I was like starting from the bottom. And I kept thinking to myself, well, you know, you might as well just give up. This is ridiculous. And I just kind of looked up and asked the Lord why he was doing it to me. Let me make it through all this just to give me another obstacle to go against. And I finally made it up to the cliff. And then I looked and I had another obstacle. I had to climb the cliff. I said, no, I can't take it no more.
Sometimes panic will follow recognition.
I'm getting out of here. Walking out's the quickest way to die. Tom!
Uncontrolled, it can kill you. Preparation is your best weapon against panic. The more you know, the more control you have, and the less you panic. Recognition is understanding and accepting that your life is in danger and that you must act to stay alive. Your first action after recognition is inventory. Inventory is taking stock of what can keep you alive and what can hurt you.
Hey, Skipper. Skipper, this guy don't look too good.
We're gonna have to strip his wet clothes off and see if we can't warm him up. Hey, Tom, we're gonna need you.
Look at what can hurt you. Major injuries must be confronted. In inventory, take care of people first. A hostile environment, bad weather, poor protection from the sea will all work against you.
We got out with our lives and what we had on our back.
Yeah, I suppose I think the first thing we did was try to find out who was still alive and where they were, and trying to locate the people and get them away from wreckage was still burning, and get as many of them away as we could.
There were a lot of shoes and boots washed up. No food, but all the shoes and boots, and no other clothes other than just that one sweater. So my dad had a pair of boots on, and we got a pair for Lynn. And she put the sweater on sort of upside down with her legs through the arms, so she was covered.
Tom, how about staying with John? Ken, would you help me go through what we got and see what's going to help us make it in this place?
Sure.
Look at what can help you. Familiar objects used in new ways can become important tools for survival.
Well, we won't need this stuff anymore.
No, don't throw it away. Everything's important. Might need it later.
Your best resources are your knowledge and your common sense. Use your imagination and be creative. Debris on the beach and natural resources are important. There may even be wreckage from your accident. Anything could become a valuable survival tool. Inventory prepares you to make the right decisions. After you've inventoried your resources, you're ready to act. With a better view of your situation, you're ready for the next step, shelter. Protection from the wind, wet, and cold that can rob you of life. Shelter is anything that protects your body from heat loss. Your primary shelter, clothing, uses insulating materials such as wool or fiberfill to trap in warm air. Worn loose and in layers, clothing provides the best protection. Remember, keep clothing dry. Water can rob your body of heat 25 times faster than air at the same temperature.
Skipper, we need a car for John.
Now, we'd be a lot better off building a shelter. We could build back in those trees.
We build back in those trees and no one will see us. Why don't we just build one right here?
There's plenty of driftwood, that's for sure.
It doesn't matter what kind of shelter you build, so long as you use insulated materials to hold in the heat. It can be built from boughs of trees or driftwood. Sod, moss, and grass trap air like wool. They're nature's version of insulation. The smaller the shelter, the better, so body warmth can heat the space within the insulation. It should be airtight and shed water. Make a small doorway that you can block up.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Adequate shelter will keep you warm and alive.
I guess the plan that we had was try to get people close together as much as we could, and sort of try to weather out the night that way. Maybe cut up the rafts some more to get shelter from the wind and the rain.
We knew how to put the sail up to where it's best, and by that time we were just about gave up on even trying to have a lean-to, because it just kept blowing down and the wind blowing through. And so when we lay down to go to sleep, we just wrapped up in the sail instead, and it kept our body heat in there, and it was nicer.
I decided to dig and bury myself, and I put leaves and sticks and everything else on me. I don't think I slept. I shivered at 90 miles an hour all night, so. And I ended up doing that 2 or 3 more times. And the last time I did it, I'd found a tree that had fallen over, and it was like roots going into the ground still. It was like a little cave, natural cave. So I took the moss, you could pick it up in big sections out there. And I just kept putting it over them and over them. And I made myself a little hot, and I got inside.
Staying alive means staying warm. That's why effective shelter is so important. Once you're warm, work on being rescued. Signals are your only direct way to ask for help.
Are you sure this is going to work?
Well, what the hell? That's the best I can do. An airplane. An airplane!
An airplane! Let's get out of here! Go, 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 go!
Woo! Hey!
Yeah!
Hey! Hey! Woo! Hey, over here! Over here!
damn late.
God damn it! God damn it!
They missed us. How could they miss us?
You can be missed if your signals don't attract attention and ask for help. They have to stand out from the environment, and they have to be visible to boats and planes. At night, use signals that generate light, such as a fire.
High cost of living.
To a passing boat or plane, even a large bonfire can look like a beach party. The universal distress signal is not one fire, but 3.
We're gonna keep that one lit all the time. Let's have these other 2 ready just in case.
You can't have too many signals. Call for help in as many ways as possible.
Bueno!
And always be ready. Make signals that work when you're there and when you're not.
We listened for planes and we thought we heard boats. And so we had some drift that we'd found, you know, some plastic jugs and some rope and stuff that we figured if anything came close, we would just throw it on the fire and we knew it would send up a black smoke.
Did you try to signal him or anything?
Oh yeah, I saw him coming. I took off down the hill,
Screaming?
waving.
Yeah, jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Were you the only one?
I think you were right behind me.
Yeah, I was in hot pursuit.
The longer it takes to be rescued, the more important the remaining steps become. The 5th step is water. An adequate supply of water must be found.
Skipper?
Yeah.
My piss looks funny. It's kind of dark.
Yeah, well, you're probably dehydrated. We all need water.
Survivors must stay healthy to stay alive. Dehydration is life-threatening. Your body needs at least 6 pints of water a day. That's 3 quarts. It's hard to drink enough when all you have is water. If possible, be sure and boil your water to kill anything growing in it.
Here you go, Tom.
Survivors have lived for weeks on water alone, but over the long haul, maintaining good health means finding nutritious food. Food is the 6th step, but what some people recognize as food, others may not.
Water's not enough for me. I want to get something to eat.
Yeah, while you're at it, get me a steak to go with my beer.
Make mine barbecue chicken.
Hot fudge sundae, lots of whipped cream, 3 cherries.
You guys are gonna be sorry when I get back.
Just a minute, I'll go with you.
Here, take this. I'm gonna go with them.
I'll watch the fire.
What are you doing?
I'm going hunting.
Food's down here, Tom.
I can't eat any of that stuff. I'm going hunting.
That's wrong. Nobody takes off by himself around here. You don't even have a gun. What are you gonna do, wrestle it? Come on, there's plenty of good food down here in the tidal pool. We'll go get some.
Some people have grown up by the sea and can find food where others see nothing. Be prepared to adapt to a new and different diet. People have died because they refused to eat unfamiliar food.
Is this thing poisonous?
No way. That's good food. All right, huh?
It's not bad, Skipper. But I got an eye on a seagull over here I'm gonna get.
Come on, give me a break, would you?
Seafood is a good source of protein and carbohydrates, and seaweed contains many minerals, so the tide pools can provide a well-balanced diet.
I got it!
Unless you're allergic to seafood, you have little worry about getting poisoned. Stay away from clams and mussels because of the danger of red tide. In a survival situation, don't take chances. Eat what is safe. Limpets, sea urchins, barnacles, most snails, chitons, crabs of all sizes, and seaweed. Land plants are also a source of nutrients. Each region offers different plants. Get to know which plants in your region are edible.
I wanted a fudgesicle so bad, and she wanted a strawberry milkshake. Because we were so dehydrated, it was cold foods we liked. We talked about and candy and just every kind of food. Pizzas and what we would, every topping we would put on a pizza, and a lot of that. And we'd say it over and over. We'd say, well, let's talk about this again. That was nice. Let's talk about that. And we would say things over and over and just imagine them so vividly that it was some sort of satisfaction in it.
Felt almost like you'd eaten the meal, huh?
Yeah, and then we'd eat our seaweed.
A balanced diet means good health at home. In survival, it's essential. Good health also means good mental health. The seventh step, play, deals with this critical need. Being positive and preventing depression is what play is all about.
Shit! They're not coming. Nobody's coming.
You guys have been sitting around too much, that's the trouble.
One more limpet, I'm gonna puke.
Tom, you wanted to go hunting so bad before. Why don't you go ahead and see if you can't find that wire and put a snare together? You can take John with you. Ken will fill in for your watch while you're gone.
One of the biggest problems among survivors is depression. It can actually lower body temperature and cause hypothermia. It can undermine your will to live and rob you of judgment and caution. Depression and the loss of will to live are documented causes of death among survivors of traumatic accidents.
It just got to be a battle with myself on thinking of the positive things instead of, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
Until you're dead, you don't stop because you never know what you can do, and the next day a boat will come by and you just keep going and keep trying.
The antidote to depression is play. Play means keeping busy to keep your mind off your troubles. Better your situation by improving your food, shelter, and signals. Make a game out of anything.
Left, button hook, in and out. I keep the ball. On 3, break.
What?
Set. Amazing. Surprise, surprise! You're right 3! Right 3!
Really makes me realize how much Susie and the kids mean to me.
Remind yourself of all the reasons to stay alive.
Y'all don't worry about me. I love you. Bye.
Remember that depression can strike when times are easy as well as tough. Guard against it in yourself and in others.
Gina, when she would be so despondent, and like my dad got mad at her and said, you know, if you don't shape up, we're going to leave you behind. And of course, there's no way we would ever have left her behind, but you can't, there's just no way you can do that and still make it. And it was the only way we could deal with it, was just tell her, you got it, you can't do that. And how do we know? You know, why should she believe us that we're going to get through? Why shouldn't she just sit there and try to be warm and try to rest? But I just don't think you can do it. You have to keep going.
These 7 steps aren't foolproof. They're not a perfect formula. Common sense and a little luck are needed, but the more you know, the better your chances to survive. Recognize you're in trouble. Inventory the situation for its liabilities and resources. Shelter and protect your body from exposure and heat loss. Look ahead and have signals that work with you or without you. Dehydration will rob you of health. Staying healthy will make the difference between life and death. You can survive without food, but if you have to wait days before being rescued, use your head instead of your strength in getting food. Play is a word to describe a positive mental attitude. It also means constructive activity, which helps you improve your situation. You can have all kinds of gear in a survival kit, but that's only a comfort kit compared to the survival kit between your ears. Use your head and the 7 steps, and with a little luck, you can stay alive until rescue.
John!
Hey! Hey! Down here! Here, over here!
Woo! Down here! Down here! Down here! Woo!
Judging from their activity, we believe they're in excellent condition, and we're going to go in to hoist it this time. Over.
Everything you do has one purpose, staying alive. You have to recognize and deal with each new situation.
Now what?
Your first action after recognition is inventory.
Skipper, this guy don't look too good.
Your best resources are your knowledge and your common sense.
Now, we'd be a lot better off building a shelter.
Why don't we just build one right here?
Shelter is anything that protects your body from heat loss.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
You can't have too many signals.
An airplane!
Oh, too damn late.
How could they miss us?
Survivors must stay healthy to stay alive. Your body needs at least 6 pints of water a day.
Water's not enough for me. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Be prepared to adapt to a new and different diet.
I keep the ball. Break!
The antidote to depression is play.
You're on 3!
And with a little luck, you can stay alive until rescue.
And we're gonna go in to hoist it this time, over.